All right, go ahead, Richard.
Real determined after a great crowd, probably the biggest, loudest season, and then it just cleaned up really well after the game previous against those guys. Just what's your reaction to how you played?
You know, I thought our defense started fast. We came out and got a stop early. You know, we went down, scored. It looked like we were a little nervous at the beginning. We kind of settled down and played. You know, I thought our defense played excellent tonight. They had the ball 9 times. We stopped them 5 out of 9 possessions. So I was very excited about how we played defensively. Drew settled down. He finished 17 of 21. He did have that 1 pick, but we'll get that cleaned up. I thought we did a good job of spreading them out, seeing the field. Our offensive line did a great job of with our run game as well. So overall, great team effort. Very pleased with our effort tonight and our mindset. Just mentally tough, physically tough to finish this out. We still got one to go to get home field advantage, or Naz needs to lose one. So one or the other.
Big defensive stops there that start the fourth quarter, the sack, and the interception by Dillion.
Yeah. Well, they finished off. They finished it off. I knew they tried to single up Dillion down in the red zone earlier in the game, and I think they were giving him a choice route where he could run a fade or come in on a short post. And you know, it was incomplete the first time, so they came back to it. Dillion did a good job of kind of overplaying it inside to make sure that he did go outside, and then he you know, got him smothered up, turned around, made a play. You know, I thought the biggest part of the game was they had a chance to get up 2 scores right there before halftime, and our defense, you know, stuffed them on 4th down. I thought we did a great job of playing situational football in that moment, finishing the first half, and then we got that ball and then went down and took the lead, and then our defense came back out and held them again in situational football and had them, you know, miss a field goal. So great team effort. I mean, the best 2 defenses ranked 1 and 2 in scoring defense. You know, but we got the #1 scoring offense, so, you know, you kind of saw flashes of a little bit of everything. But they're well coached, they're mentally tough. I mean, I played for Coach Moss back in 1999, so I know he's a hell of a coach, and I knew he's going to have his team ready, and he's doing a great job.
Did you guys do anything schematically different, or was it attitude adjustment defensively with the gashing runs from their quarterback early, and then that was stopped in the second half?
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, it was probably a little bit of both. You know, early on we weren't executing. You know, we kind of knew they were going to do that. So obviously watching film, and we had a plan for that. We just weren't executing. And then as the game went on, we weren't getting up the field as much, and we started slowing the rush down a little bit and collapsing the pocket, and that helped us start getting them in. Once we started getting them in that 2nd and 3rd long, you know, that works in our favor as a defense.
Coach, do you think this squad is starting to develop some championship poise?
Sure. I mean, tonight, that was the message all week long, that I thought that when we played Northern Arizona early in the season, we had a chance to close them out. We're up 4 with a minute to go, 23 seconds, and no, a minute left, and we, you know, we fumbled the ball away. We didn't have any fumbles tonight. We did have the 1 turnover, but you know, that's going to happen. You know, Drew had an outstanding night, 17 of 21, and our receivers stepped up big and made some big plays tonight. So, you know, we're headed in the right direction. We're not there yet. We got to continue to work, but I like where our mindset was. I like their effort.
Second quarter, what was your heavy disagreement with the officials?
They called illegal twist.
Yeah.
And it was a run play. There's no such thing as illegal twist on a run play. So, you know, they need to go back to class.
I saw the umpire say, "My bad," but
yeah, well, that doesn't work in our business. My bad. I don't accept that. You know, they got to go back to class and figure that one out.
You had that great catch, and you kind of rallied, got the fans going, and then you were on top of the dashboard. Describe your feelings about the crowd and everything going in.
You know, the energy was great in the building tonight. You know, had a lot of people there. We lost to them the first time around, and you just felt the energy before the game started. Yeah, when I made that play, it was a critical situation right before halftime. I had to get out of bounds, and I just happened to jump over the wall. One in the crowd, thought I'd turn the crowd up a little bit, and yeah, that just creates momentum, especially in big games like this.
Braxton, how about for you just embracing the moment? And it seems like now, this time last year, you might not have been able to get off stronger DBs, a little bigger physical DBs, but now this year, you're making plays against everyone, and along the way, it seems you're embracing and having fun and playing to the crowd as well.
Yeah, it just starts with, I think, confidence more than anything. and confidence comes from trusting your trainings. You know, when you practice in 120-degree heat every day, you know, your mind gets flustered, you know, but if you stay locked in, man, things like tonight will happen, you know, down the stretch. We made critical plays, big fourth down conversion by Jared Harrington. And yeah, man, it just comes back to trusting your training, especially when you're tired.
Do you feel like this team is starting to grow and get that championship poise?
Yeah, for sure, but like Coach said, we're not there yet. You know, we still got a long way to go, but we're taking great strides forward to that. There we go. Appreciate y'all.
You're doing a great play there down the stretch, that interception, you knowing that they needed to score, you know, get back in the game. What was that coverage like?
It's just man, the whole time, the whole night, they just choice routes. Then you know, Rod came from Arena 1, so just max protect and then post the corner all night. So too far inside, they're gonna go corner. Too far ahead up, they're gonna go post. And same thing on that last play empty. It was either slant or fade. Took away the slant, make them run fade, and show a little favor. So shoot, you know, we're here.
Dylan, how impressed are you with your defensive teammates tonight? You guys came up with a lot of big stops. Terrell Landers on the sack. You come up with the pick. I mean, the defense really rose to the occasion in some key moments.
Feel good, man. I'm just proud of the guys. Just temporarily, we're gonna enjoy this win for the night. We're still not finished, man, because that's one thing about that team. That team's tough. Mass last year, they had the guys. They had some dudes over there. You look at NAZ, man. They don't really got too many dudes, man. But that effort, they're relentless, man. And teams like that are always tough. So when they come back in here in the playoffs, man, it's gonna be another tough one, man. I don't expect those guys to lay down in the end. They see they're going to go drive. They have a sense of urgency. They're trying to score quick, kick onside. Like they didn't lay down. And I mean, you gotta love games like that.
I know it's not your defense versus their defense, but when you hear all week, they're the number one defense, they're the number one defense, does that register a little bit with you guys?
Man, I don't get caught up in all that. Just for the simple fact, everyone's running different schemes. This team's running 90% man. This team's running 90% zone. Like, you can't really get caught up in stats and all that, man. You just gotta look at the games where both of us played, the Friscos, the Mass, you know what I mean, the good teams, you know what I mean. So that's when you ultimately see what you're made of.
Great game, I mean, bouncing back, really, like, took care of the ball for the most part. You know, that was key. And just when you get down by a touchdown, so you know you weren't phased. You just kind of kept rallying the troops.
Yeah, like I told the guys, the first two stops was all on me. Everybody was doing their job. We had the looks we wanted, and you know everybody was doing what they're supposed to do. I just made two bad decisions, and we got stopped on one, and then I threw a pick on the other one, and it was all me. So I kind of just got back in my hands. I told them that I expressed it, and I think that kind of helped me settle back down. Like, all right, just play football and we're gonna win. Like O-line blocking, receivers winning. So just do my job, and I kind of settled down with that, and then you saw us kind of get it rolling.
Yeah, and you were thrown to a lot of different receivers. Braxton's really come on.
Man, yeah, I can't say enough about Braxton, bro. Willing to block, willing to sacrifice. We're running down on special teams every time, and not superstar status, just coming to work every day. And I've seen these last 2-3 weeks, man, his mindset has completely changed, and he's become one of the leaders for us. Not only making plays, but his voice and just his energy. He's definitely becoming one of our leaders. So just good to see that the maturity and from a different standpoint. Like he's always been athletic, make plays, but just tap into that mindset of just starting to really become one of them.
Can't see anything from the stands. So I say this carefully. The fourth down conversion looked like you had somebody going underneath. It would have been a catch and run, so you might not have got it.
Right.
But you had a lot of patience waiting for somebody deep.
Yeah.
Right? Is that just confidence, or should you have dumped it down?
I didn't trust that. That under one, and I felt like I was going because he was so open, and it was I saw him. Usually, when this is a reaction, I could. But when I see him, it's kind of don't mess it up. So I knew it was going to be one of those, and probably be on his back hip, and he'd have a tough time trying to get the first down. So I just didn't trust that one. I didn't trust myself with it. He was open, but. I just didn't. I saw him, but come on. I know that's how the play's supposed to work. I know something coming behind him. Just took me a little while to get to it, but Jared did a good job of finding the hole and being open.
and I think it was third down, your huge first quarter run, then you got down to the 3. That was amazing patience.
No, talk about patience. I can only be patient if they blocking. So I literally standing back there and I heard coach like, Ryan, just take off. And I'm like, I was about to take off, but I'm like, they really blocking them this long. Like, oh my, like all I see is their back just. I'm like, oh, I got time, like real time. And I'm like, I'm gonna take off, but I gotta set it up. And then I ended up taking off. But I was blown away by how long, and then nobody was coming off the block, nothing. It's just back. All I see was back. I'm like, wow, like I feel good. I feel protected. Like I said earlier to Joe, man, I want to take those dudes everywhere with me. I just feel protected. I can do anything because 3 guys up front, man, it makes a huge difference.
How often do you actually hear coach while you're on the field? Is that normal?
Yeah, I hear him a lot, honestly, but I hear him when he says run. Run, just run it. Like I hear that, but like, or he'll say, there you go. Like I can hear him. I can hear him, and usually like when I'm throwing it, like he's saying there you go, I'm throwing it at the same time. But yeah, I can hear him. But he doesn't talk every play. It's just when he sees something, he'll yell it out, and I hear him every time. So it's kind of, I guess I ran.
Do you like the jerseys?
Yeah, I do, man. I see. I'm trying to mix the white with the white, and I try to mix it up. But I do like them. I mean, little one-time deal, and we play well. And that's why I was saying, if we play well, I like them. If you don't, then they ugly. So.
This year, you guys have had several games where you've come back from losses against that same team. You beat them. What does that say about the team's poise?
The poise is there. The poise was there today, and I think we took a step as a team. We grew as a team. We was in that same situation up there in Nash, and we didn't come away with it. But this time, we locked in and came away with it. So I think that's just another step. And we have been in close games and lost them. The last 2 times we was winning. And the last 2 times we lost, we were winning in the first quarter. Going into the fourth quarter. So that was a big thing of mine, big mindset. Like, yeah, we winning going into, but we gotta win the game. So even I don't know if you saw, even at the end, like it's not over. Like, yeah, crowd, thank y'all, but we got 2 more plays, 1 more play. Like, let's finish, let's do it. So I was just proud of those guys to be able to come and do it. It wasn't really about playing them again or nothing. It's just playing our A game.
Did it feel like the best atmosphere this season played in?
If you want me to be honest, no. It was like 2 4 downs. I'm looking like nobody's standing up. But last week everybody was standing up. This week it was more a little laid back kind of deal. But I mean, they were still loud, still way louder than any other stadium in the league. But last week's energy from the crowd was unmatched.
And just taking care of the ball the last 3 games.
Yeah, that's the emphasis, man. That's the emphasis, bro. I realized like it's gonna be, especially 50 yards. It's gonna be hard to stop me or stop us if we don't turn it over. And even if I like today, sometimes could have got more. I just cover up, 3rd down, whatever. We get it. Even right at the goal line, I got pulled up. I want to reach out. Nah, cool. We gonna score anyway. Just little stuff like that. Just me being locked in. So like, we gonna score anyway. So I don't have to do too much trying to reach it out. We gonna score. So just hold on to the ball, go forward, we win. So that's just how I look at it. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Have a good night.